Come on, I've never wanted bread to go in a hole so bad. Oh man, that's actually it's a deeper cavity than I thought. We're gonna need more bread. Well, today I'm gonna answer an age-old question of how much bread does it take to get a pilot bearing out of a 4AGE 16 valve. It's pretty good bread too. Now, why bread? Well, because bread is cheap, and so am I. And I'm so cheap, in fact, that I'm taking out this throwout bearing for the sake of reusing it. Yeah, I know. I'm not a real mechanic, by the way. Don't let the shirt fool you. I got this shirt from a real mechanic, but I'm going to reuse this throwout bearing because I can't find another one, because it's deceptively hard to find a throwout bearing for a 4AGE. This is a 16 valve. It's even harder to find one for a blacktop 20 valve 4AGE, which is behind me right there. So, yeah, I need to get this pilot bearing out. It's fairly new as well. It's only got a couple 100 miles on it before this whole thing decided to blow up. So, you know what? I'm saying I'm going to reuse it. And we're going to use bread. You hungry yet? So, let us begin with some quality Dave's bread. You know, I said I was cheap. I'm not that cheap, actually. This is the most expensive bread. It is whole grain, 21 of them, and seeds. So maybe the seeds will, maybe they'll help. I don't know. They are delicious, though. Let's get started. I'm going to take the bread and basically just stuff it in here. Now, if this doesn't work, the downfall is probably that this bread is a little dried out. I left it out overnight last night. Oops. All right, yeah, this bread's definitely not wet enough now. Get another piece. Now that's a moist piece of bread. Oh yeah, come on. Come on, I've never wanted bread to go in a hole so bad. Oh man, that's actually it's a deeper cavity than I thought. We're gonna need more bread. Gonna need more of it. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, that's starting to feel tight. Almost as tight as though there were bread in it. I wasn't really going anywhere with that. Come on. Oh yeah. I deem that pretty tight. Where's my hammer? Now we need this and one of these. We're gonna stuff that in there. See, that's pretty good now. I'm gonna reposition myself here. We're gonna start just giving a little bit of love tapping here. Might have to do quite a bit of it. And just get look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's like that was made to work. Let's get a little bit more bread in there. Gonna give that some more love tapping right here. Boom. There it is. That right there is one singular pilot bearing and a whole lot of bread. Look at that. Perfect, clean extraction. Even smells good too. It doesn't taste good, but it is out now. And now I can remove some of this if it comes out. This may never come out. You know, if you end up buying this motor on Craigslist, that's probably where it's going to go after I pull everything I need off of it. And you find this weird gummy stuff that's kind of moldy in here. Yeah, that's what's going on here. That right there is one pilot bearing that has now been removed from a 4AGE with nothing but bread. Not bad. There's your tech tip for the day. Pilot bearing out of an engine with nothing but bread. If that doesn't say I own an AE86 and that I'm a weeb, I don't know what does. What do you want? What do you want?
Hi, just got out of the doctor's. Do you want to head over?
Sure, I'll head over in a little bit. I'm enjoying some bread that I used to remove a pilot bearing from the blacktop, or actually the red 16 valve.
Red bread?
Yeah, I couldn't get the pilot bearing out, and I don't have another pilot bearing, and because I'm cheap, I stuffed a bunch of bread in there and hit it with a socket, and that worked.
What? That makes no sense. Like, physically, that makes no sense.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I now have a pilot bearing to put in my blacktop because I'm too cheap to go get a new one for it. So.
Oh, pilot bearings are pretty important.
Well.
And like, if you spin it, you can feel like it's obviously not 100%.
Well, that's because there's bread in it now. So.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But I will head over in a little bit. I'll see you later.
Sure.
Okay, bye. So that was an actual mechanic. And as you can see, not even real mechanics know this trick. It's probably because it's not... Whatever. It worked. I have a pilot bearing. Out of this 16 valve, I'm going to reuse it in my 20 valve back there. And you know what? Go get some bread. Make some toast. It's delicious. I think you'll like it.